Okay, hello everyone, this is Terry and I'm here today to share with you a very late project for Calico Collage. This is featuring her Autumn Ride digital kit, excuse me, and I used the Bow Bunny Autumn Splendor kit to go along with it. It's based on or inspired by a video I saw by Shelly Geigel a while back. It was called Album in a Box, and I thought, well, that'd be cool to do a journal in a box based on hers. However, it turned into journals, so it's kind of like Autumn in the Box now. It has a lot of Tim Holtz, some doilies. These I picked up from Donna Little. I love her doilies. Thank you, Clemmy, for letting me know about her. And as you can see, there's a journal plate. It has some bling and crocheted lace around the edges. Once you take the lid off, it's going to open up. And I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see everything in one shot. This is the first part of it, but each end has two little pockets with some vintage notepad papers tucked in. Over here we have a little pocket that you can stash your pens in. It has a cool little pearl snap on it. You turn it around this way again, and the first has a little journal here. It pulls out. It has a little magnetic closure. It has some envelopes that are done Artie Mae's style. She's been doing a back to basics lately, and it's kind of based on that. Anyway, there's one on each end of this little mini journal. I'll pocket there. Like I said, it features her Autumn Ride kit. There's some stamping, a lot of stenciling. Edith Holden, poem from an Edith Holden book. Anyway, it's just a little bitty journal with different little papers in it. It's pretty plain because you can't do too much fluff and slide it into this little frame. It has a little bag with little tags. I'm flipping through because there's a lot to see in this. An awful lot to see. Little tags. And more and more. Some more stamping. I love my Graphic 45 stamps. Hampton Art. Tuck here. I love those. I use basically those and Tim Holtz. I have a few Stampendas, Hobby Lobby type stamps that I like to use too, but for the most part, it's Graphic 45 with Tim Holtz. Anyway, that's the first little journal. It has Write Your Story. And it just slides right back in there. Okay, now you're going to flip this one over. And this is to hold all your Thanksgiving or fall holiday recipes. Man, this is big. It has two little tags here that slide into these little seed packets. It's a stamp set, once again from Graphic 45, and I've used some iridescent gelatos to color them in. I don't know if you really can see that very well, but there you go. And then it opens up. Oh, there's also glossy accents over the mushroom and her to make them dimensional. This is held in place by a magnet. And then you open it up and there's all sorts of little places to put your favorite recipes. Just tucked in, or you can put a recipe card in, but it continues to open up and open up and open up. But that's that one. This here is the main journal. It is removable. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. We'll go through it after we go through this next flip. There's sari silk here. And it just opens up, and there's an elastic band. And it pulls pulls out. Let's set it to the side for a moment. Then we'll go through this part. This is another fold-out page. It also has the glossy accents on the fairy and the flowers and the vine and stuff to give it some dimension. An iridescent butterfly that's embossed. More doilies, some little leaves. Stamps from Graphic 45. And then you open it up and it has the pages from Edith Holden's Nature Notes. And it has the entire month of October in here. And then if you fold it over, you've got the entire month of November as well. And it also pulls either side. So you can pull out the entire month if you want to. But you can make all your notes in there. And it just closes back up. Here is a writing board that's held in place by a magnet in the back. This little fairy on this does if you don't move it. She's also got the glossy accents on her, and so do the butterflies and flowers to make them dimensional. And it has, excuse me, cedar is bad right now. It has a little flag book in it. Thanks to Sam at Recycle Reads and her class. You see, I need to put some tags in there. But and you can write all your little notes on there if you want to, whatever you would like to do. But I just love how that, anyway. And it has a little lace, it has a little pearl snap as well. And I pinch it right there and just use it to slide it in. And that's the fold out portion of this big box. Set it aside. Now we're going to go through the journal. This journal is made out of a suede, cover is made out of a suede jacket that I deconstructed just for this. I picked it up at Goodwill. It has little metal corners on it. As you can see, it's got a 5-hole pamphlet stitch going on here. Oops, I forgot the tag. Anyway, there's a pocket here where a tag can slide in. I'll have to find where I sat it at and put it back in. It also has a little journal plate, has some raffia and colors, a doily, the tooled leather look, fabric. It's got burlap. It's got, that's the liner from the jacket, some lace. Like I said, it's just real plain, fairly plain. Open it up. We have a little booklet, little pockets where you can add stuff. I didn't add too much. I left some of this where you can, because if it gets too fluffy, the lid on the box will not go back on. It's held in place by a magnet. Some extra paper to write on. A little from the Bo Bunny paper pad. She's really cute. She matches the last page in the fold out. Some little lace tab, page from the kit. Another one of those envelopes that's held in place by a little paper clip charm. Has some paper. There's 2 of these. They both have sheet paper that's stenciled. And I watched several tutorials by Artie Mays and Rachel Tomlinson, and I really dig both of them. So this kind of has my spin of what they were doing. This little page here, some layering and some collage, cheesecloth, lace, and it's held in place by a snap or a magnet as well. A lot of magnets in here. On this side, you have some collaging going on with Tim Holtz, Edith Holden page from the kit. And this actually opens up, holds the little note card and stuff in place, the tag, note paper. And this is some coffee filter paper that we get. We have big, large coffees, also held in place by magnet. We have Turkey in the Straw, vintage music page. Bag with a page from the kit to journal on. And these are printed on both sides. And then Time to Flourish, one of the stamps from Graphic 45. And I die cut these little leaves from, I believe it's a Tim Holtz die set. And I die cut them from the actual leaf on the paper. So it kind of matched the veins as much as I could on some of these. Anyway, they're also clear embossed. Here's the Sari Silk ruffle. On the back, I have used the Graphic 45 stamps. Once again, some more little embossed leaves. Page out of an Ideals magazine from the 60s. Some more collaging with a crocheted butterfly. Has a little part of a glassine bag, and it has a little tag that pulls out. Just slides it back in. Some more stamping. Some vintage crochet trim. On this side, it's just got places to write, some stamping. This also opens up, some more stamping. Another magnet. Another page from the kit. Some vintage craft magazines. Here's some more collaging and the definition of dream stuck behind this. This is embossed. That's from the Calico Collage kit. Just a tag from the paper pad. Some Tim Holtz note cards slid in. Once again, all these pages have some sort of stenciling and stamping or whatever on them. Pocket from the kit. Some more Tim Holtz. Some more. Just another tag. This is from the paper stack. Little ball pen charm down here. Some more vintage music with a little tab on it. Here's some more collaging. Blessed is over here in the definition. Some Tim Holtz. Just some gessoed on there. The note card. Over. Here's some more embossed leaves. Some more stamping. Page of the kit with tassel tab there. This is some vintage ledger paper from my friend Ellen. Thank you so much, Ellen. I appreciate it. I'm stingy with it. You'll be seeing it in a couple of my journals. Here's some more. I believe autumn is on here somewhere on this dictionary page, or maybe an encyclopedia page. And here's some vintage writing paper from my family's stash. Some more Ideals magazine page. Here's a glassine bag that's had a napkin decoupaged on it and waxed. A couple little note cards tucked in it. Some more ledger paper stuff. Here's a fold out of mine. This is one that is fairly popular. There's a link below to the tutorial. Some more note cards, some Tim Holtz, tag that's stamped, some Sari trim from Suchi's Mita, thank you. Some more embossed leaves, some Tim Holtz, little thing from the kit. This has been, I've used Distress inks and Tattered Angel sprays. Trying to think what else, and I've gessoed on it. All to get this look here. Kind of a version of an Artie Maze. Whoops. Fold that in. Folds up. And tucks back into it. Tuck that in a minute. Here's some Edith Holden. I cut these out of some of the pages, and I just made the little note cards to go in each. But on the page was also what they were. So this is obviously the center of the signature here. The back side over here is another fold out with some collaging, some Tim Holtz, some trim, some lace. You're amazing on the underneath side there. I'll link this tutorial below. And there's collaging behind it. Here's some tags with some lace on it that is stitched on. Tag, little Tim Holtz note card, and then the fold out. just really turned out pretty. The paper did. There you go. The other side of that, some more Tim Holtz note cards tucked in to the glassine bag that's decoupaged and waxed. Another page from the Ideals magazine. And we're going to flip some more. Little lace tab. Some more stamping with the graphic 45, the embossed leaves. Page from the kit. Some more lace here. Here's another lace collage with an applique, and I used some distressed inks on this to kind of color it, and the butterfly. Some stamping around it, the collage up there, little tag that tucks in there. Vintage music paper. Some more collaging. Tim Holtz tag, or note card and tag. Little stamp up here. That might be Tim Holtz. That one. No, that's from my typography, I believe, on the graphic 45. Anyway, here's another little collage with a note card. Other side of that craft page. Anyway, tag the Tim Holtz note card from the kit. Another page from the kit. Here's a little collage work with stamping, lace ruffle with a bulb pin charm. Little glassine envelope that's been distressed. Some little note cards from Tim Holtz tucked in. Here's some more collaging. Some vintage paper, some Tim Holtz words from the kit. Here's once again another tag tucked in behind. Oops. And this one also flips up. It's held in place by a magnet right there. Some more Ideals magazine. Some more stamping in the little embossed leaves. This one has some collaging autumn here from the kit. Some sari silk. Little embossed limb and some leaves I stuck to it. It has a note card that's been gessoed and distressed and inked and stamped. And this is from Edith Holden, page out of one of her books. It's just a little envelope that you can put something in. Another page from the kit here. Tucked in a bag. Another vintage music page with a lace tab. Here's some more collaging. You lift it up. There's some more places to write. Journal on, held in place by a magnet. Here's a recycled envelope into a pocket. It's got some journaling cards from the kit there. Tag in the back that needs something. That one's not big enough. I saw one. We'll just put this in here. Meant to do this earlier, so we'll just go ahead and do it right now. Some seam binding. Trim it off in a little bit. Here's another one of those envelopes. It has another page in it. Another ball pen charm on a paper clip charm. There, another page from the kit with a little lace tab. Here's the back of this journal, the very back, and it's just got another note card, tag, some paper, some lace, sari silk closure. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe down below. And if you're interested in purchasing this journal, please let me know in the comment, or hit me up at the email listed below. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and be blessed, everyone. Bye.